Tractor's out, and she wants a ride already. Guaranteed every time that one wants a ride over the other two. Daddy's little girl. So, welcome back to Broerman Farmstead. Put that there for a second. So, well, I think you already know what's going on today. It's late June. I'm about 2 weeks behind on cutting my second cutting of hay. We've had over the last 2 weeks a rain every couple days, about every 2 to 3 days. Most of the time it didn't amount to much. There was a couple rains we got a decent shower out of, but it was enough to keep me out of the fields to where I couldn't make hay. I didn't really want to make wet hay again on second cutting, being that we had already done wet hay on the first cutting. So we waited 2 extra weeks. So the hay is a lot further along than I would like it to be. Instead of cutting at right about 25 to 30 days, we're well over that. Normally when I cut hay, the primarily alfalfa that's in it is just starting to bloom. Maybe 15-20% of it's bloomed. Well, it's 100% bloomed. At least it's gotta be. But with it being in full bloom like that, it should dry a lot quicker. We've got some excessively hot days coming up here for the next, 4 or 5 days, I think it is. Temperatures in the high 90s, pretty high heat index, and a high UV index. So this hay should dry faster than I probably want it to. And that'll be a challenge, trying to make sure that when we're making this hay, it doesn't get too dry that we start losing leaves. So we'll do what we can to combat that. I'm cutting it now. I'm gonna let it stand tomorrow. I'm probably gonna rake it the second day, maybe even bale it if it dries down enough. In our pasture field, we've only been able to graze half it so far. So the half that's down here, I might as well cut it and bale it. Then we got our 5 acres in the corner over there to cut tonight. We'll bale that too. So I've got to take this reel down and some of this fence. That way I can get in here. It looks like our compost on this side of the pile is actually composting really well. Looks almost like dirt now. This stuff's been on here for almost a year, and this stuff's fresh, about 2 weeks ago. You guys both want to ride? Okay, go ahead, get up there. All right, you guys ready? Oh, there's not 2 seats, bud. All right, you guys ready?
Mommy,
we won't go too fast. Those were our chickens.
Yeah.
You see the chickens there? Can you see all the laying hens? Oh, a lot of chickens, huh?
Daddy, we're making hay.
We're making hay?
Yeah, right here.
Right here we're making hay. Jerome says we're making hay right here. We're gonna cut this hay and we're gonna bale it, right?
Yeah. Oh, break it.
We rake it. You're right. We rake it, and then
God!
and then when we bale it, what do we do with it?
We use that paper to put it in.
Do we feed the bales to our cows?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Do our cows like the bales we make?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You can see here just how far this alfalfa is. We've got bloom all the way through the plant, top to bottom. The whole field looks about like that. And to the point where it's actually starting to lay down in our newer section of the field over there. I've got to say, there's one thing that New Holland got wrong on these tractors, and they can do a lot better. Jerome's crying here because I shut his finger in the door. I didn't realize that down here where the seatbelt is, that it actually comes in contact with the bar for the door. He had his fingers over that, and I shut it right on him. New Holland, you did pretty good on everything else in this tractor, but I don't know how you missed that one. A lot of times when I'm filming and I've got the kids with me, I take shortcuts and just put a second shoot camera up and just different spots. Hopefully you guys stay in place. We're in the bumper part of the field. Bumpy, 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 bumpy. Oh God. Last year, one of our earlier videos we made was starting a new hay field, and that was partially this one. I didn't take a collie mulcher across it because I didn't have one to do it with. I just took my disc across it, and it is very, very bumpy going this way. But if I go with it, that's fine because there's ridges in the field. Not what I would have wanted, but we're gonna have to live with it for a couple years. We're cutting hay. Yeah. Do you like cutting hay? Yeah, Daddy loves cutting hay. Daddy likes to make a lot of hay. It's one of my favorite things about farming with tractors is making hay. I like making hay. It's not a video of us, Jerome, in a tractor with me without him getting hurt, typically his head against the glass, or falling asleep. So we've already gotten hurt, now it's just a matter of seeing if he falls asleep. We're on our last pass in the hayfield here at the farm. I gotta do the little strip in the pasture yet. And, I can't fault the little boy, it's nearly 10 o'clock now. But he's sleeping, he's out. I never once got the chance when I was a kid to fall asleep in a tractor. Grandpa, all he had was an open station 4010, and that was it. He didn't farm a whole lot. He made sure to pick me up from Mom and Dad's every time that he was getting ready to go out to the field to do something, which for this farm, for the age that he was and what he was doing at that point, was mostly just farming soybeans and wheat. So a couple times a year he'd make sure he got me out here, and I rode on the fender of that 4010, or stood between his legs at the steering wheel, or sat on his lap. Got quite a few great memories doing that with him, and I hope my kids remember these moments being with me.